Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you being here with me today. Please make sure you like, share, and hit that bell notification button. We're almost at 13,000 subscribers, and I have a great giveaway coming at 15,000 subscribers. So if you find any value in this content, if you want to help your sister grow, please make sure you do those things. The algorithm loves the engagement. So today we're going to be talking about some high dividend stocks, right? A lot of us on this dividend train love high dividend stocks. But today's list that I'm going to be sharing are all ranked safe, okay, which I think is great. A lot of us, like high dividend yields, but sometimes the companies and the funds are terrible. Sometimes these are terrible companies. So again, you want to remember, anything you put your hard-earned money into, you want to believe in. Not what I believe in, not what anyone else believes in, but what you believe in, right? Because at the end of the day, it's your account. So you want to make sure you take some time to do research. And because I love researching, and this is one of my favorite websites to research, simplysafedividends.com. I've talked about them many times on this channel. A lot of you have started using their websites as one of your resources. I love Motley Fool. I love Seeking Alpha. I like Yahoo Finance, but I also like this website as well. And I feel like they don't get as much, credit as they deserve in terms of what they put into all of their research. So that's why I love bringing this site to the channel to hopefully, get more traffic to them, because they do a really, really great job. One of the guys, Brian, he does a really great job really researching a lot of these and putting these in easy to read articles. And there's not a whole lot of ads on this site either, which is great. So high dividend yielding stocks, there's 25 on this list, but I'm going to go over just the top ones again so that the video is not too long. And I'll have the direct link to this down below so that you guys can go over and take a look as well. Now, remember, all of the stocks that we're going to be talking about today, like the top 25, although we're going to talk about a few of them in detail, all of them are between 4 and 10%. There are some on this list that have over 10% yield. Again, all of these are ranked some type of safe, whether it's borderline safe, regular safe, or very safe. So again, I like that when it comes to really looking at companies and researching companies and funds, you want something that, over the long term, can pay out the dividend, have good cash flow, good balance sheets, good management services and products. And so that's why I love these types of videos, because it takes you behind the scenes and helps you to understand what it is you are buying. So you can see right here, we have the top 25 companies. I'm going to just scroll up a little bit right there, and I'll move my face as we go into the video. All right. But you can see the top companies right here. So the top 25, we have Arbor Realty, which we do own, by the way. But remember, these are ranked by yields. So Arbor Realty pays over 10%. That's at 13.57. And we're going to look at that today, so don't worry about that. We're going to look at ARCC. Now, I know a lot of you have been telling me about this particular company, so I'm going to look at that today, and they're ranked both borderline safe. You have High Wind Properties, which is a REIT. I can tell you we're probably not going to invest in that because we already have a couple of other REITs like Realty Income and things. And so, we have enough REITs at the moment. We want to be diversified, if that makes sense. EPD, which is definitely something that we're watching. And so you guys see them right here. So what I'm going to do is go over a few of them with you, and that way we can kind of dive a little bit deeper into this. So in terms of the stocks, when you rank them, or when they rank them by the best company. So remember, these are ranked by yields, but then they go further and they rank them by just the best company, okay, when it comes to high yields, okay? So remember, this company right here, Enbridge, I have heard of them before. They're in the energy sector, which I think a lot of people like. I know a lot of old money is in the energy sector, especially in oil. So this is ranked number 1. This has been paying their dividend out for 69 years, which is really, really insane. Now remember, if I go back to this and I have different tabs up, all of these pay this on this first page right here between 6 and 13%. So Realty Income won't be on today's video because Realty Income's dividend is actually about between 3 and 4%. So you won't see Realty Income here on this particular, the first section of stocks. But yeah, Enbridge seems, I've heard of Enbridge, and I really like just the energy sector generally. Again, remember, Enbridge, ticker symbol ENB, is the largest midstream company in North America with a bunch of pipelines, okay? So you'll hear about pipelines and storage facilities when it comes to oil and gas and even processing plants. You may see them like around your town or something sometimes. But Enbridge has a lot, they have a big footprint, right? They have a big footprint. Now, again, you may ask yourself, well, Shalise, the green energy sector is kind of getting a lot of traction, but that's going to take like a long time for us to really like be fully into the green energy and all of that. So, and some of these companies know that, so they're starting to transition over a little bit. But Enbridge is a really solid company. Like I said, I've heard of them. I did pull them up on Google Finance. They are currently at $37.13. So again, a lot of these are reasonably priced. Like you can get a full share, right off the bat. Not financial advice, but I'm trying to show you guys. All right. So this is Enbridge, a really solid company in my opinion. And they're ranked number 1 and they pay 6.5 yield and they're ranked safe. Let's come on up to number 2, which is Whirlpool. Now, I am personally not invested in Whirlpool, and I probably won't invest in them. I know they pay a decent yield of 5.1%. But again, to me, if I'm going to buy an individual stock, I need something that really, I don't want to say have no competition, but is really the leader in their sector. I don't even think I own any Whirlpool appliances anymore. I think we have Samsung or LG. And not that Whirlpool is like falling away, but personally, I just don't want to buy Whirlpool, in terms of an individual stock. Now, they've been around for a zillion years, 67 years. They've been paying an uninterrupted dividend streak and they are ranked safe. So, appliances is a consumer discretionary. So this is what people will buy when they have extra money. But I know, people may be trying to keep up with what they have versus having to buy anything. So again, I'm going to look up Whirlpool, WHR, $31.26 when it comes to Whirlpool. So that's something that you want to think about if you want to get into this. But again, I wanted to show you, you're not, like the top 5 high dividend paying stocks that you may not think of. If we come up here to Leggett & Pratt, now I've heard of them. They are a pretty solid company. They really focus a lot on home furnishings, which is interesting because again, like with Whirlpool, people are trying to keep what they have a little longer. They're taking care of it a little bit better because things just cost so much. Again, these are one of the things, like if I'm looking at a company to buy, especially an individual stock, to me, I wouldn't buy this. Again, not financial advice, but when people are really being more careful about how they spend their money, I don't see people really buying a whole lot of home furnishings because they're trying to make sure they have enough money to pay their utilities and mortgage and rent. And this is one of the last things I can see people buying in a recession or an inflationary period, like home furnishings and things. But again, it's a good company. It's been around a long time. It's just, again, preference when you're building up your dividend portfolio. These are some of the things you want to think about. Next, we come to Realty Income. Now, Realty Income is listed here. They pay, so they pay. Now, again, sometimes the dividend yields will change depending on how the company performs. So it's nice to see Realty Income almost at 5% yield, which is great. It means the yield has been increasing slowly through the years, which is great. We own Realty Income, a whole lot of it. And they are ranked safe, which is great. They have been paying their uninterrupted dividend streak for 53 years. So I'm 38. So longer than I've been alive. So I like Realty Income a lot. Realty Income own a lot of the big company buildings that you see around. If I scroll down, look at this. Okay, so their top 20 clients. And I like that a lot of their companies are places that people was using during the pandemic, or they are using during this high inflation recessionary period, right? Dollar stores and Dollar Generals and Family Dollars are going to get a lot more business than, let's say, Targets and Walmarts because it's cheaper. The goods are cheaper there, right? So I like to see that their clients are Dollar General and Walgreens, 7-Elevens. You got BJ's right here, FedEx, I'm just naming some of them. AMC movie theaters, Red Lobster, Home Depot, Kroger. You have a Kroger near you, or let's say a CVS. Then a lot of the buildings that you see them in, Realty Income own. So I really do like that. They're really well diversified. And again, I like that a lot of their clients are companies that really will thrive during a recession. And then if we go to number 5 on this list in terms of like, you know, good dividend stocks and funds that have, you know, high yields. The last one is Ennis. I hope I'm saying that right. And let me go here back to Google and type it in. We have EBF. I typed in the ticker. So that's $20.48. Literally, like, I ordered pizza for my family a couple days ago and it was almost $50 for like a couple of pizzas and maybe some breadsticks. Almost $50. And here you have a stock that is rated good and safe. That's $20. Okay. So again, you can see that, investing don't have to cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You can find some good companies and funds that are really reasonably priced and get a whole share of it. Okay. And again, in this, they really do a lot of business types forms. So labels and tags and envelopes and folders, things that we all use. A lot of the stuff you see in Staples and on Amazon. If you have a small business and you use any of this, they are a big producer, which is, you know, really interesting to see. So again, not financial advice, but it's just something to look at. They are rated safe. They are in the industrial sector. They pay about 5.1%. They are ranked safe, like I said, and they've been doing an uninterrupted dividend streak for 49 years, right? 49 years. And like I said, you can see right here is $20.48. So again, I just wanted to show you just a couple of, you know, these high dividend paying stocks you see right here. These are and so you saw over here, these are all ranked by yield, but these are all ranked by how long they have been paying out their dividend. So again, if we start with number 5, 49 years, Ennis has been paying theirs. Good old Realty Income, which I love, have been paying their dividend uninterrupted for 53 years. Coming down to Leggett & Pratt, they've been paying theirs for 55 years, which is amazing. Whirlpool has been paying theirs for 67 years. And then Enbridge has been paying theirs for 69 years, okay? So I have the link down below. Make sure you guys go and check it out. I think you would enjoy the website. Leave me some comments down below in terms of, are you looking at any of these companies? Have you heard of any of these companies? My next video is a Robinhood dividend portfolio update. So if you want to see how we're doing for the month of May, stay tuned for that. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.